My name is Chandler Gunther and I'm 16 years old. Ever since I can remember, I've always loved my friends. In first and second grade, I hung out with my best friend all the time. But then he moved away, and until then, I really had no concept of the word bye. But through the years and the great amount of times that I have moved, saying goodbye became very real. I was born in Minnesota, and the first time I moved, I was as young as 3 years old, and I moved to Kentucky. And then I moved to Ohio. Both of those I didn't recall because I was too young. But the first time I do remember moving, I was 7 years old. Me and my family moved to Yemen. I remember moving, but I had no grasp on the concept that I wouldn't be coming back. My family returned to Ohio that next summer for vacation, and after the summer, when we were about to go back to Yemen, I remembered bawling my eyes out. I didn't want to leave my extended family and my friends again. I followed this pattern for 2 more years, coming back in the summer. The third year, we moved away from Yemen for good and back to Ohio. For 2 more years, I lived in Ohio. Then, we moved to China for 3 years, returning in the summers, just like Yemen. Then, after those 3 years were up, we moved to North Dakota for 2 more years. And that brings us up to the present, and now I'm getting ready to head to China again, a different part. And through all the moving, saying goodbye has become easier. It still sucks, but it's become easier.
So why tell all this? What's the point? Well, I came up with the solution of easing the heartache. Electronics. Electronics connect travelers. For example, I have a friend from China who I still talk to on Skype occasionally. Also, I can text my friends back in Ohio easily whenever, and when I leave for China again, I plan to talk with my friends here in North Dakota as we play video games on opposite sides of the world. No other activity is as unhindered as video games and electronics when it comes to distance. Electronics have become my life, or at least a major part of it. Wherever I move, I can find someone with that common interest, which makes it that much easier. I consider myself a nomad now, because I don't stay in one place for very long, but being able to find people wherever I go is a blessing.